Hi there, I'm going to show you a way to get rid of all pesky, uninvited mosquitoes in your yard. This is a way to kill them dead for sure. Plus, I'm going to show you 2 additional hacks that you're going to love. And hang on till the end of the video because I have a free surprise that I'm going to give all of you. That's going to blow your mind. So how are we going to get rid of mosquitoes in a yard? Very easy, very cheap, and very quick. First thing you need is a bucket. Now, this is a 5-gallon blue bucket. So the problem here is you need to have a bucket that's either red or orange or black because that's what mosquitoes like most. That's going to attract them. So, and you don't need to have a 5-gallon one. Who wants 5-gallon buckets hanging around their yard? So here's a little red one that I got from Ace Hardware. Now a big 5-gallon might be good if you live out in the country, but if you live in the suburbs like me, this will be fine. And if you live really in the city, I guess you can. Ace Hardware has even a little one, but it's white. We want orange, so you can go to Home Depot. How's that, huh? So what do I do with this bucket? First thing you need to do is fill it about halfway with water. I just so happen to have some water here. Now that I have it filled halfway, we want to fill it with the secret ingredient that mosquitoes are going to love. And by the way, I saw something very similar to this on Arrow Pest Services. You want to check them out. They have a great channel. So what do I have here? I just went shopping and got everything that the mosquitoes are going to love. And what did I get? Grass clippings. I got some mowed up ones, some regular grass. Just go ahead and throw that in there. You don't really need to mix it. Just get it inside. So it kind of looks like that. Can you see that? And once you have all the grass clippings and made your mess, there's one last ingredient. This here is called mosquito bits. Mosquito bits, okay? And you can use this in any small amount of water. I can never get these things opened right. It says tear off here, but it always kind of goes halfway. Any of you have trouble with that? So we got that. Come on, get in there. Okay, it'll actually last for about 2 to 4 weeks. All you need to do is get your wife's favorite spoon. She didn't hear me. And I'll give it back to her. I might even wash it off. Get 1 tablespoon like this. See, they're just little bits. Look at that. Isn't that delicious looking? And just sprinkle them in. Doesn't really matter how. Just sprinkle them in so they're loose. Because what's going to happen is they're going to start to dissolve and they're going to ferment. I guess the active ingredient is something they call BT. Not a good thing. So they're going to ferment and it's going to put off carbon dioxide, which is going to attract mosquitoes. They're going to go in there, they're going to lay their eggs, and everything's going to die in about 24 hours. But you don't want mosquitoes in your yard. Now, when I say everything's going to be dead, I'm talking about mosquitoes. This stuff is safe for honeybees. It's safe for butterflies. It's safe for just about everything else. You're not going to hurt your hummingbirds. It's safe for animals. It's even safe for fish. That's right, you could put it in your koi pond and get rid of the mosquitoes there as well. Now this is great to go ahead and put in places like underneath this deck. I'm on a 2nd-story deck. You want to put it in a location that mosquitoes like. So shady areas, darker areas, not in the direct sun. But what about up here? If I were going to put it up here, what's going to happen if it rains? It's going to dilute it. So something else you can do is you can make something like this. I just took a cover and I made some square dowels and I just took a screw and screwed these pieces of wood into this cover. Now the thing is, I could take it and put it like this if I want, and put it someplace out in the grass or the lawn. When it rains, it's not going to dilute it. Isn't that a great idea? So just looking around here really quick, let me show you. We have overgrown grass, so I could put one maybe in that bush over there, beneath the bush, or maybe in that corner, or right underneath here with my boats. Hopefully I won't drop you. Whoa! Under the deck there. That was an exciting ride, wasn't it? Ah! Something else about these bits and mosquitoes. Mosquitoes will lay their eggs in any bit of standing water around your property. Anything as small as a bottle cap of water, they can lay eggs in. So the first thing you want to do for preventative medicine is to go around and dump any small containers of water. keep a place as dry as possible. But if you have places like maybe a sewer or culvert where there's always water, you can just take a little bit of this and sprinkle it in each one of those. So you can put them just about anywhere. Now, I said I had two other things. How about larger standing water? What would you do for that? Well, I just so happen to have something else called mosquito dunks. You've probably seen these before. They have them pretty much anywhere. And they're about the same stuff, but instead of being little granules, they're actually little donuts. You can share your donuts with the mosquitoes as long as they look like this, and it will kill them dead. So how do you do that? Let me show you how. This is one of my kiddie pool gardens. It has standing water. So the mosquitoes love to gather in there. So if you don't want to fill it up with crushed rock, which always works but costs a lot, take one of these dunks and plop right in. That's all you have to do. It's going to dissolve. Mosquitoes will come lay their eggs, and in a day, those mosquito larvae will be dead. Now, I'm sure your next question is, but Rainey, what about the existing mosquitoes that are laying the eggs? How do I get them so they don't bother me and my invited guest? You're going to love this. It utilizes a special ingredient that you probably already have right in your home. Are you ready for this? Now, first thing you need is 4 containers. You could use tin cans, you can use ashtrays, you can use aluminum pie tins, or any kind of container. And by the way, just like these things over here, you don't need just one. You can make as many of them as you want to put around your property if you really want to make sure there's no mosquitoes. And same thing with these here. I have 4 of them to put around my decks. All you need is coffee. Aha. And wait a minute, I have Raluca's spoon here somewhere. There it is. So, what you do is take the dry coffee grounds. You can use used coffee grounds too, but you want to make sure they're dry. I'm putting a couple, 2 tablespoons in each one, because I want to make sure I have enough to keep it going most of the evening when I'm out here with my family and friends. This one I've been using right along, so it's only going to take 1. So, don't need the coffee anymore. You see how simple and easy this is? I have 4 mosquito repellent things right here. So the first thing you need to know is mosquitoes hate coffee smell. They do not like it at all. So the first thing you need to do is take this. Let me come around and show you. I'm going to just light the coffee up. Are you ready? It's windy out here, so if you can see, I'm lighting the coffee. And it might burn. You're going to see some flames here and there. But the whole idea is you don't want the flame. You just stop until you get the smoking. Okay? It's going to smolder. Can you smell that? Ah, dark roast. In fact, you can even sprinkle some of the coffee in your campfire. So this is great for camping, for barbecues, for just sitting out on the porch of the deck, or whatever kind of recreation you have. Now, I said I had a great gift for you. If you enjoyed this coffee hack, I have a free PDF with 10 different mosquito repelling coffee hacks. That's right, there's 10 other ways, from making candles to making smoldering things to all different things you can do. So these are ways to keep them away from you so it smells great, and this one and these are ways to kill them dead permanently so they don't come back. So I hope you enjoyed these 3 hacks. Please share them with your friends, because summer's coming, camping, barbecues, and those uninvited guests always show up. Mosquitoes, not relatives again. You'll have to take care of those on your own. Now, to find the links to everything that I use here, go in the description below this video. Please subscribe and visit my other videos. It really helps me to grow, and I'd appreciate it. And the mosquitoes will not visit you if you do so. I have a way with them. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now. Coffee and donuts. I should open my own chain of mosquito coffee shops.